Hello, Bright Sparks, and welcome back to the channel. If you've liked what you've seen so far, please consider liking and subscribing below, and also don't forget to comment. Let's get back to Deliverers Mars.
Aboard Zephyr 3, Opera team travel to Mars whilst Kathy relives some of her memories with her father.
Here we go, Opera Team. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Babe, did you prepare philosophical quotes for the entire journey, or...?
Only like 5 a day.
Oh, good.
Wanna see something cool? Meet me at these skateboards.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it's great, truly.
One small step was already taken, so...
Oh, wow, old school, huh?
You look excited. You never look excited.
Don't be cheeky. I was as frugal as possible when designing this ship. However, I did splurge on one last-minute addition.
A window.
You're really ruining the moment.
Sorry.
Just look.
Wow.
It'll be a long time before we see it again. And this is what we're doing it for. Right, Kath?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nope.
Sarah and Ryan are probably settling into their pod. I'll head back to the cockpit.
Be right there.
Now, be honest. Did Claire ever take you this far from the house?
No.
Well, then this hopefully will be a nice surprise.
So we don't really know overly a lot at the minute, other than basically that the 3 lunar council members are considered traitors, even though Rosa, to be honest, didn't want to go, whereas William forced her to go, and Isaac, he was trying to get to William. Don't know if he was trying to teach him a lesson or, you know, just get back at him for what he'd done. But Isaac is one of these characters where he seems to flip between
You know what they call these?
good and bad.
Bubblegum coral.
No way.
I swear.
It doesn't look like bubblegum at all.
Well,
I mean, he did a lot of...
it probably did back in the day when they named it. You want to give it a new name?
Peep coral?
Of course. Why did I even ask?
I mean, he seemed to...
Mum loved diving too. We used to go diving together all the time after Daddy's training.
Training for space?
Yeah, just like I'm training you to go to space now too.
Cool.
Yep.
Dad, why is it so dirty underwater?
I'm afraid we did that.
No way. I never threw anything in the water.
Right, yeah, well, I mean, not you. A lot of other people did. Unfortunately.
I'll clean it up. So the water can look nice again.
Well, we might might be about 50 to 80 years too late for that, I'm afraid.
Right, if I can continue on. Yes, I feel Isaac sort of flitted between being good and bad here. I mean, he did a lot of bad things in the first game of Deliver Us the Moon. Wrenched Kathy away from Claire via the courts. Stabbed Sarah, who's now experiencing PTSD by the looks of it. But his intentions were basically just to save Kathy. And he did, however, save Sarah, even though she doesn't really feel that he did. And now we're sort of in this mix where basically, was he wanting to do good by going to find William and stopping him, or was he generally just wanting to leave Earth entirely with no intention of ever coming back? Just leave everyone here
Okay,
to
we're
rot.
almost here. Come look.
Whoa.
Want to go to space?
I did. I kind of feel basically beforehand when Rolf saved.
You heard that too, right?
Yes, I'm in the cockpit checking the diagnostics. Meet me here?
Sure.
Feel that when Rolf got the MPT back online, we sort of felt and knew that the MPT wasn't going to save everyone. And yet, basically at the same time, we didn't realise, I think playing in the first game, of how bad things were going to get. Because it seems like only the privileged few have been allowed. Oh, that looks like the remnants of the space station. Looks like only the privileged few have been allowed the power, whilst everyone else has had to make without, which is what caused all of the aggro from what we saw before we left. Sleeping quarters. Now again, I do like to take my time going through this. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but at the same time, being as it's my first ever playthrough, I would just like to experience the game as a whole. Attention thruster R4740 requires immediate analysis. Click here to consult manual D20 or main cockpit terminal. Okay. So, and also I do make a lot of misplays and might not see something to begin with. If folks are continually saying it's there, and I don't see it, it's probably because I haven't seen it to begin with. But also when I go back to editing, I do check and I see myself, and I'm always, face palming and thinking, why have I missed that? It was so completely easy to see it. But yes, I really do hope that you're enjoying everything that's going off at the minute, because this is truly an amazing game. I'm really glad I got it.
I need eyes on to determine the damage. I'll perform an EVA and let you know, GC.
Copy.
Did the thruster get hit?
Probably. Could you keep an eye on the diagnostics? I'll get ready.
Wait. Let me do it. Look, I need real-life experience out there. Of all the EVAs we could have, this one is pretty safe, right? I mean, I could just casually mention my stellar extravehicular activities training score.
No, it's fine. I think
It was 94.
mine was 95.
See, you're so much better with numbers. Best you monitor the diagnostics.
Fine. Just be very careful. We're still in orbit, so watch out for debris.
Got it.
Get prepped at the airlock, and I'll guide you on
Oh.
comms.
Yeah. Prepped at the. Is there anything I need to get from the airlock before I decide to blast my way out of it?
If you find yourself drifting, use your thrusters to correct and quickly double check the latch of your left nozzle controller. And when
I've double-checked it, Claire. I'm fine.
I don't think you really
Claire, I've got this.
All right. Egress out of the airlock.
Wish us luck.
Yeah.
So what's all this from, anyway?
Satellites.
Cut here for emergency rescue. I think we're going to need that.
Space station. From when Rolf survived the breach during the moon mission.
Yep.
I'm kind of honoured.
What a weird thing to feel honoured about. Right, first things first, what can you see? Is there any damage to the thruster?
Oh yeah, there's damage to the thruster. We can see this right here.
There's a huge bit of debris stuck in the thruster. Could be from the space station.
Okay. Is the plating around the base of the thruster damaged?
It's seen better days, but it's holding together.
Good. What about the pipes around the thruster?
They're pretty badly bent.
Okay. They'll need to be cut away if we want the thruster to be even semi-functional. Is the thruster still receiving power?
It is.
Shut off the power lines before you do anything else. There's a big button in the hatch, just press it, and you're good to go.
Okay.
And watch out for the fuel canisters. If you hit one of those while you're cutting it, well, don't, please.
What do they look like?
The big yellow canisters. Do you see them?
Yep.
I see them. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Very careful.
Very careful.
Okay. Turn the power off and begin the debris removal.
Hey, remember that sunken space station in the bay behind our house?
Yes. Why?
I was just thinking about it earlier. Did Dad ever take you swimming there when you were young?
He did, but not when I was that young.
What do you mean?
Well, never mind. So, anybody fancy back home?
Wait, what?
Or maybe even on the ship?
What? Ryan?
Or Sarah, I don't care.
Apparently not. Least of all that they're married.
You can still have feelings for someone despite the circumstances. I don't know, with everything that's going on with the world, we don't need to talk about that kind of stuff. Do you ever think about something like love?
Do you?
Good point. I'll be shutting up now.
I love you. Does that count?
No.
I can't tell whether I've got to get inside or not. Uh-huh. That was what was doing it. There we go.
Right, it's done. Okay, good job. Turn the power back on, and I'll run a diagnostic. On it.
Ah. So it's an order sequence then. Nope. Nope. Whee!
Power's back on. Running diagnostic now. And we're good. Okay. Great job, Kat. Head back inside. Carefully.
Yes. Yes, Claire.
Now something's going to go wrong before I even get back inside, you know it is.